What's going on, everyone? So today is a very important day because today's the day that LeBron James and Max Christie both can sign their contracts. LeBron James is expected to take a max contract. Supposedly, he's going to take a little bit of a discount to kind of keep the Lakers under the second apron. We'll find out for certain, possibly today. Now, just to clarify, LeBron and as well as Max Christie don't have to sign today, and it's in the Lakers' best interest to push off Max Christie as long as possible. LeBron James, however, more likely than not will sign at some point today, simply on the fact that, he's going to go play in the Olympics, right? If he gets hurt or something like that, that could cause some problems. Also, he wants to go and focus on the Olympics. He doesn't want to have to worry about contracts and all this other stuff. He wants to just, it's done, it's over with. If anything happens, I'm covered, I'm good, I'm in good shape. Probably also why he added the no trade clause as well. So that way, if he does get hurt or something, knock on wood, big knock on wood, the Lakers can't just ship him out and get back something in exchange for him or something, right? So this is basically to cover LeBron's behind, and more likely than not, he's going to sign it today, unless the Lakers can pull off some move. Right? The Lakers, look, they could still pull off some trades, make some moves. Supposedly, the Lakers are still heavily and actively on the trade front. They are seriously shopping around, trying to find and just be patient to find the best package. I know a lot of people don't think Rob Pelinka is going to do anything. I know a lot of people think that, Rob Pelinka is terrible. Look, Rob Pelinka has done a trade in pretty much every season. Not every season, obviously he didn't do that, but pretty much every season he's been in, outside of like one or two, he's made a trade. So the likelihood of him making a trade is very likely. They're bare minimum going to do a consolidate trade, right? They're going to take 2 or 3 guys and end up trying to unload those guys. Will it be for a player, though? Will it be for a piece that actually makes sense? A Dorian Finney-Smith or something like that. We will find out. We'll see. Or if it's just a general, one of these teams with cap space takes a couple guys and it's a salary dump and the Lakers give them a couple seconds for their service. But one way or another, a trade is going to happen at some point. I've said it repeatedly. There is a lot of time between now and training camp. Right? There's a lot. We got, 2 months, maybe a little longer between now and when they actually need to have their roster intact. A lot can happen, right? There's still a lot of teams inquiring and trying to make offers, and there's a lot of just conversation right now. Teams aren't in a hurry to go and pull off some type of trade. But the reason this is so important is because it basically, if LeBron signs that contract, it removes the Lakers' chances of getting anybody significant as a free agent because they would lose the full mid-level exception, right? The Lakers, at the moment, could still technically sign somebody at the mid-level exception, assuming LeBron James would still take the discount, which I don't know why 2 days ago he wouldn't, and now today he would, and now today he wouldn't, right? If LeBron is willing to take the discount, LeBron is going to take the discount, right? So if the Lakers can pull off, a Miles Bridges, and LeBron goes, yeah, that's enough for me to take that, I actually do like him, whatever. Or if DeMar DeRozan, right? Right now, DeMar DeRozan is looking like he's potentially going to the Sacramento Kings. The Sacramento Kings are in conversations to work out a sign and trade for DeMar DeRozan. I don't really understand that for Sacramento. I mean, you got De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk, right? So what, you're going to have at times De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk, and DeMar DeRozan out there, which to me kind of seems redundant. And defensively, you're probably awful. But whatever. I mean, Sacramento, they want to feel like they made a big splash. They're going after DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan to the Heat makes a ton of sense. But the Heat right now can't actually put together what they need to in order to go and acquire DeMar DeRozan. But Miami, as soon as the Miami rumors came out, I was like, that makes a lot of sense. DeMar, that's another team that DeMar would really upgrade because they could use his scoring. I actually think DeMar might be a better natural fit with Miami than he would be with even the Lakers. But Sacramento, I don't know. It just doesn't really make sense to me. But they look like they're trying to acquire him. But what happens if that falls through? You don't have Miami. You don't have Sacramento, right? Where are you going? Right? What are your options? There's word about San Antonio, but I'm sure San Antonio's not in a rush. So if you're DeMar DeRozan, you could end up being on the outside looking in. So if Sacramento falls through, does DeMar DeRozan just go, all right, fine, I'll just, sign the mid-level exception for a year, and the Lakers end up pulling that off, and now LeBron takes a discount and DeMar DeRozan comes to the Lakers? It's always a possibility. But regardless, even if the Lakers do lose their mid-level exception, it is possible to still be able to use your taxpayer mid-level. Again, Lakers would have to make a couple moves, at least salary dump moves. But also, it doesn't really affect, assuming LeBron takes a discount for them to get to the second apron. The Lakers could still, even if LeBron doesn't take the discount, which it would only have to be a couple million, but let's say he doesn't, the Lakers can still offload contracts to get under, right? They could still work it out to where they'll be able to get under that cap and then pull off trades. So the trade market is more likely than not, unless something comes out of left field that, again, like a DeMar DeRozan or a Miles Bridges or something like that, that no one really sees coming, and LeBron takes that discount still, chances are the only way we're going to actually be able to upgrade this roster is via trade. Right now, it looks like Jeremy Grant is the main priority. The Lakers have inquired about pretty much all the available wings. Jeremy Grant, Kyle Kuzma, Bruce Brown, Dorian Finney-Smith, Cam Johnson, right? They are very active in trying to get some type of just 3-and-D style guy. They could also use a center. Could they get like a Robert Williams with Portland? Portland seems to kind of be the destination and kind of feels like is the most likely to end up getting done. But Portland wants to first for Jeremy Grant, and the Lakers are not interested in trading basically all their picks to go get Jeremy Grant. And I don't think he's worth 2 firsts. Now, again, it's very early, right? So teams aren't in a hurry. So they're like, hey, you want him now, it's 2 firsts. But a month from now, it very likely could be 1 first. So patience is everything, right? Because, look, Blazers, stick with the Blazers, right? They don't want to bring Jeremy Grant with them to start the season. They don't want him on the roster to start the season. They're not desperate to get off of him or anything like that. So his price isn't going to drop to the point where it's like, oh, we just got Jeremy Grant for 2 seconds. But it could drop, instead of 2 firsts, maybe it's a first and a pick swap, or maybe it's a first and a couple seconds, right? It could drop enough to where the Lakers actually bite and end up trading for Jeremy Grant, because again, Portland doesn't want to take Jeremy Grant in because they're a young rebuilding team that Jeremy Grant would just take minutes and opportunities and shots and all that stuff from some of their younger guys, as well as, he probably wins you a game or 2, if not more, that you probably wouldn't win without him. And a team like them that are trying to tank and get the best draft picks possible would be in their best interest to get off a guy like a Jeremy Grant. So we'll see how that plays out, but it's going to be interesting. Right now, there's no deadline technically. So depending on when you're watching this video, he might have already signed it, but he also might not have. Right? It's very possible that it's not done. And look, at the end of the day, LeBron's not super worried about it. LeBron's not oh my God, I have to get this signed as soon as soon as it becomes midnight. Obviously he's Rich Paul's the one that's working it out. Right? LeBron's focusing on the Olympics. I'm sure LeBron told him, hey, this is how this is going to go, right? They pull something off today, tell them I'll take the discount, whatever it is. If they don't, then tell them it's the max minus, $4 million or whatever it is. Instead of 2 years, $104 million, it's 2 years, $100 million. I'll take that and then get that done for me, right? It's not like LeBron is the one that's sitting there with Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss going oh, okay, let's work on this contract. No, it's LeBron relaying it to Rich Paul. Rich Paul is aware of what LeBron's looking to do. And if Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss can figure it out and work it out, then I fully expect, LeBron James to either sign the max contract, or I think he will end up ultimately signing the discounted contract if the Lakers are able to pull somebody off. But clock's ticking, right? We're here. We're gonna learn a lot today, or most likely we'll learn a lot today. Again, Max Christie, it's in the Lakers' best interest to hold off on that. So I don't think that the Lakers are going to be in a rush to get that done. But just so you guys are aware, more likely than not, at least LeBron is going to sign today. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. I pass the question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What do you think? Do you think LeBron takes the max? Do you think that the Lakers are able to get him to take the discount because they pull something off today? How do you feel? Whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Helps me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.